I just wanted to make this quick video, just because for some reason, when I uploaded this video about Kazuha and that you should save for him, I've received multiple comments saying, oh, should I, like, something about Nahida, a lot of comments, like, guys, there's over 100 comments on that. I think it includes my replies, so there's like 53 comments on it, but still, it is insane how many comments that I got on this video. And then I think a decent chunk of them, a concerning amount, we'll say that, said, like, Kazuha versus Nahida. I don't remember, maybe it wasn't that specific video, but a lot of the times, it was, I think, maybe Kazuha versus Alhaitham, right? And a lot of the time, for some reason, people would come up with the argument that Kazuha can't fit on teams. Paraphrasing, Kazuha can't fit on that many teams. What gave people this impression? Like, what happened? Did we, like, switch timelines or something? What happened? Because, so I just came up with a couple teams and stole some from KQM because I wanted to fill out the roster. And we have a decent chunk of teams. I think it's 7 teams. I think I had to get, like, 2 from KQM. So, other ones I just already knew because people talked about them. So, let's look at this. Classic Kazuha team. Kazuha National. Kazuha National. Looks great. It's an amazing team. It does great damage, right? Your Shangling is your real DPS here, right? But it is such an amazing team, and I love running it when I have, like, a huge amount of enemies, right? Then we have Kaching Aggravate. Oh, would you look at that? Kazuha's there. And he's able to just absolutely just help you out in any way possible and buff your damage. Like, these two characters getting buffed by Kazuha makes them do way more damage than Nahida. And I think Nahida's probably a pretty... I don't know if she's actually a good option for this team. Like, not the specific... It's either Nahida, Cole, or Dendro MC as your options. Or maybe even Baijo now. Maybe. But right now, I have Nahida on the team. You just replace that with any other Dendro character. So, yeah. This is actually, you know, a viable team, and it's actually one of Kaching's best teams, I'm pretty sure, because I think Aggravate is actually Kaching's best team. So, yeah, Kazuha fits on a Dendro team. A lot of the times, people are like, Dendro teams, they don't really, you can't really fit them on those kind of teams, but you can, with example A, Exhibit A. And then we have the Forbidden Kokomi Taser team that I really hate, because, I mean, listen, Kokomi, all she's doing is just firing, you know, balls. I don't know the specific one you want to swirl with Kazuha. Personally, I may or may not have taken this team into Abyss and, like, 36 started very easily, alright? Once upon a time, not this Abyss, but once upon a time I did, and, you know, it worked. I don't like that. I don't like how I have to say that. And then we have just Raiden Hyper Carry, which is a joke. Like, obviously, I don't think Raiden Hyper Carry is her best team at C0, but it's still a good team. Like, listen, if I defend Yoimiya for having lower damage but still being a good character, I have to defend this team for still being a good team. I think, well, no, I think once you get C6 Sara, it actually becomes the best C0 one. So, I am sort of correct, but I still have to defend the team even if it isn't. So, yeah, this team, it's here. It's great. Like, great. Absolutely amazing. And then we have the classic freeze team that, you know, Ayaka uses, which is what a lot of people think of Kazuha. I had multiple people saying, oh, he's only really good for freeze teams. I don't know where you got that impression. That's never been the case. Now, we have a bonus here, I think. Nope. Yeah, guys, look at this great Kazuha team. Yeah, that's my friendship team. Don't worry about it. But here, we have a bonus. Just swap out Yoimiya with Hu and it's exactly the same. I tested this before. The vaporizers work completely fine. All right, I don't know what to tell you. The vaporizers work fine for me. That we were vaporizing on the correct hits, so it's not like Kazuha swirling pyro because of Bennett like hurt Yoimiya in any way. We were still doing the vaporizers when we needed to do the vaporizers. So I tested this team. I didn't test it with Hu, but I'm pretty confident that it's going to be the same with Hu. Yoimiya team works great. She's absolutely amazing. I use this team in Spiral Abyss. Now, occasionally, well, like I said before, I have to defend this team even if it may not be her best team. It's still a team that she can use and a team that, you know, Kazuha's on, right? You get more uses out of Kazuha than you think. Also, this team's very good for shields because, the extra hydro appliance, or not hydro, pyro, the extra appliance kills shields faster on this team, so it helps out a little bit. So we also have Aggravate Sinnoh, which I'm now realizing I could have easily just done the same thing that I did with Yuumi and Hu Tao and just said, you know, switch out Kaching. But, you know, he's here. He's doing his stuff. Sinnoh's, you know, doing great, all right? He's amazing. Like, I don't understand why people came up with this conclusion that Kazuha doesn't fit on as many teams as his other characters, all right? He only fits on, like, Freeze teams, all right? He doesn't. He fits on, like, almost 90% of the teams in the game, all right? It may not be the best meta team that is possible, right? Sometimes. He is on a couple very good meta teams. I mean, he's godly. But he's not, like, peak on every single team that he can be put on. He's not, like, always the #1 option. So I just saw all those comments, and I'm like, I have to make a video on this because Kazuha is coming out soon. And people have a completely false interpretation of what he can be used as. Like, come on, guys. Give him more credit. He can be used on a lot of more teams. There's way too many people. Even just one person saying that is too many. The only characters you seriously just can never use Kazuha with is, like, Nilou and Ito. And, I mean, obviously other Geo characters, but those are, like, your two main DPS characters, sort of. So, yeah, those are the only two. I guess Noelle, if you want to. Noelle, sure. But Ning Long also. But yeah, I mean, I just like, come on, guys. He fits onto basically every single team. Like, you could use him on a Zhao team for his energy. Like, it may not work too good, but, you know, if you just do, like, a weird Zhao team, like, if I made this team, like, this is not a good team. I would not run this team in Spiral Abyss, but if I did this and was like, yeah, that works. It might sort of work. Does everybody have their energy? All right, you know what? Let's see. All right, well, this will give us a good representation of what Kazuha can do, right? Okay, great. Thanks for getting aggroed on me. All right, so we can see, like, he's at that much energy, right? So let's do this. Just quickly, like, it's not good. Right? Okay, so he did not regenerate that much energy, but let's just see what kind of damage Zhao's doing. 33,000. Wait, what? So let's test this team out a little bit more. I'm not, like, we should be fine. So let's see what his actual damage is. 59,000. It's not 60,000, you know, 57,000. Not bad, not bad. Like, yeah, I mean, I still think that's honestly decent. It's not good. I don't think that's, obviously, it's not Zhao's best team, but, like, you could still do it. Like, there's, Bennett and Kazuha are a solo team in of themselves. Like, they are actually that good. Zhongli and Zhao can be removed from this team. It's just Bennett and Kazuha are way too good. There were multiple times where people were just clearing with Bennett and Kazuha in 36-starring Abyss because of how good the characters were. I understand this video came out of nowhere for most people, because most people, I feel like, understand that Kazuha is still usable on a lot of teams. Obviously, this team is a stretch. I'm not gonna lie. It is a very, very high stretch because, honestly, you just replace him with Farazan. That's very easily just replace him with Farazan immediately. So it's just kind of weird when I heard people say Kazuha doesn't have that many teams, and it's like, what? Like, it doesn't make sense to me in my head. Like, he's able to be fit on, like, 90% of teams. Probably in Bloom teams. Like, if we did Cave Bloom, he could probably swirl Hydra with his burst. I'm not going to test it. This video is already too long. I just wanted to, you know, quickly tell you people, stop underrating Kazuha. That's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye.